Grandma, tell me about when and where you were born.
I was born in Denver, Colorado, on September 7th, 1900, the only girl to three brothers. Then my little sister, Leela, was born later in 1903.
Do you know why you were given the name you have?
My parents just liked the name Sadie Ellen.
What events happened the year you were born?
It was the beginning of a new century.
Tell me about your mother. What is her full name and when and where was she born? Where did she grow up? Any interesting stories about her?
My mother was Susan Frances Scheckler. She was born in Versailles, Missouri, on September 15, 1873, and grew up in Versailles. Her sister was my Aunt Esther. We grew up with her children, our cousins. My mother went to Washington State when they were newly married, on a train and then in a covered wagon. She had a table that she put doilies on with a vase of flowers or a bowl of fruit. It is the table in Vera's dining room now. Today it is in Vera's daughter Linda's living room.
Tell me about your father. What is his full name and when and where was he born? Where did he grow up? What did he do for a living? Any interesting stories about your father?
My father was George William Bowen. He was also born in Tipton, Missouri, and grew up there. He wanted the adventure of travel and liked Colorado, where they settled. My father was a policeman.
Tell me about your brothers and sisters. What are their full names and birth dates?
My oldest brother was Oscar. Lester was next in age, and then Jewel. Then Leela was 3 years younger than me.
Did you share a room with anyone? Tell about this.
I shared a bedroom with Leela, I imagine.
Tell me about your grandparents. What are their full names? Where were they born? What do you remember about them? Your mother's mother.
My mother's mother was with us for a while, but then she went back to Missouri.
Your mother's father.
I think he was quite a strict man. He was a farmer.
Your father's mother.
She was a sweet woman, an old-timer.
Your father's father.
He was a farmer.
When you were young, how did you celebrate Valentine's Day? Did you have school parties?
We had parties at school and made paper valentines to exchange with our friends.
Did you ever make a valentine for someone special?
Grandpa George, my husband, loved any kind of pie.
Did you have a special quilt or blanket? Who made it?
I don't remember one as a child, but I had long pretty hair. I wore it in braids, or Mama put it up in a rag curl. I would hold the end of the rag down with my hand while Mama wrapped a rag around it. Then she would tie it on top. I would sleep with the rag in my hair, and in the morning, it would hang in curls. I wore pretty bows in my hair.
Did you learn how to sew or knit? Who taught you?
My mother taught me to sew. I loved to sew. My mother had a sewing machine. I also crocheted and did embroidery work. I made doll clothes when I was young. Dresses for my 4 daughters and doll clothes for grandchildren.
Did you ever enter anything at the county fair?
I made many quilts, jams, and jellies, but never entered any at the county fair.
Do you have any springtime memories? Did you ever fly a kite? Who made the kite?
Yes, we had a lot of fun flying kites, pulling them down, and sending them back up again. Not all girls had kites, but we had brothers, so they let us use theirs. The boys made them out of light canvas. We loved to play hopscotch. We climbed trees too. Some were hard to get up into. We did lots of roller skating. We roller skated to the store to get things for my mother.
What do you remember about your childhood home and neighborhood?
Most of the time we rented a house in those days. My mother washed clothes for a living, while we played most of the time. We picked up the clothes and delivered them. When mother was done washing and ironing, we would take them back, with Jewel on one end and me on the other. She used an electric iron. We would walk from Englewood to downtown Denver and walk around to see things.
What memories do you have of going to church as a child?
We went to church every Sabbath, to one a few blocks nearby. Sometimes Mama got to go. Sometimes she had too much work to do, working and ironing for people.
Did you go to an Easter sunrise service?
I wouldn't doubt it. We probably did sometime.
Tell about your family Easter traditions. Did you have Easter egg hunts?
We colored Easter eggs, put pictures in them with tape. We had an Easter egg hunt around the school, but I never got very much. I think we hid more Easter eggs than we gathered in. When we were little, I'm sure she hid a basket for us. But we loved to color the eggs. We boiled them and then colored them.
Did you have a very favorite doll or teddy bear? Who gave it to you? Did your doll have a name?
I had a doll with brown hair that I made dresses for. I probably was about 10 years old when I first made doll clothes. I had 2 or 3 teddy bears, but one was my favorite.
Whatever became of it?
I wore out my teddy bear, and I don't remember what happened to my doll.
Did you have any favorite games you liked to play?
My favorite was to play dolls. I liked to dress and undress them. I played kick the can a little and hopscotch.
What was your favorite activity in the summer? How did you keep cool?
I liked to swim in the river. It was more fun with more people. We were able to go to the beach once in a while, and we loved that.
Did you ever go camping? Where did you go?
We put our tent up along the river. Sometimes my mother went, or other times it was just the kids. We also would go to the beach and camp.
When you were young, did you have a favorite pet? Tell me about him or her. What was a funny thing they did?
My favorite pet was our puppy dog. He was brown and was always there to be petted. I think his name was Brownie. If he wanted something you had in your hand, he would jump up and get it. We loved him.
When you were young, what did you do to help in the kitchen?
I cleaned out kettles. Sometimes there were good things to eat in them. My mother was glad if I would help her. She was a good cook.
When you were young, what did you do to help in the kitchen?
Keep things in order, keep things put away. My sister and I did the inside chores. I don't think my brothers liked them much. They were good boys though.
Was your mother a very good cook? What kind of food did she fix most of the time?
She cooked hot cereal for breakfast. We had peas or green beans and baked potatoes for dinner. We usually had meat for the evening meal. We had fruit for dessert.
What schools did you attend?
We lived in South Denver, not far from the school. One school was named Vassar. We lived near Englewood, Colorado, outside of Denver. I went to the 8th grade, so I went to school in Oregon, too.
What was your favorite subject?
I liked arithmetic.
Did you have any special teachers? How did they influence you?
I loved my 6th grade teacher. She was just very friendly and always nice to you. I got along fine with all my teachers. I really liked school.
What did you do at recess time?
I guess we played hide and go seek. We jumped rope and played hopscotch.
Were you ever in a school play?
Yes, but I don't remember what play.
Did you ever go on a school trip?
We walked to the pool in the library. We walked to the fire hall to see what they were doing when the fire bell went off.
Tell me about your high school days. What year did you graduate? How many were in your graduating class? Tell me about your graduation day.
We had a graduation for our 8th grade class. I was real thrilled with it.
Did you go to your prom or a big dance? Who with? Tell me about it.
I went to a dance when I was 16. I really enjoyed it. I tried to learn the waltz.
Did you play any sports in school? How good were you?
I played softball. I loved it. I was the pitcher. I was pretty good at it and could hit the ball far. I played baseball with my brothers, too. Sometimes.
Did you go to school sports events? What were your favorites?
I watched the boys play football. I remember the girls played basketball at school.
Did you play an instrument? Were you in the band?
I never tried playing a musical instrument. I tried the piano a few times but never played really. The people who own the house on Barber Boulevard left their organ in the basement.
Tell me about your best friends in school when young. What did you do together?
Frieda Winkler was my best friend in Denver. We were the same age in school and we played together. We liked hopscotch and hide and go seek. We lived in Englewood. We wrote to each other after I moved to Oregon. Years later, I made a trip back to Denver with Art and Bessie.
When you were a young girl, did you go trick-or-treating on Halloween? What did you dress up as? Where did you get your costumes?
We loved to go trick-or-treating. Mother helped us find things to put on. We found dark things to wear. Mother would help us scare people.
Did you carve a pumpkin? Did you make scary faces or happy face pumpkins?
We had fun carving pumpkins. We would put candles in them. We made both scary and happy faces.
What kind of treats did you get?
We were mostly given candied apples. Stick candies mostly.
How did your family celebrate Thanksgiving when you were young? Did you have guests?
We always grew pumpkins, so we had pumpkin pie. We cooked a turkey and had family over or friends, or else we went to their homes. The kids always got together and had a good time.
What foods were served? Who did all the cooking?
My mother cooked, but I helped her a lot in the kitchen, and Leela did too. My brothers liked to eat the cookies we made. Leela was the baby, so she was more spoiled.
Tell me how your family celebrated Christmas when you were a child. Did you hang up a stocking for Santa to fill?
We put stockings up and then on Christmas they would be full. We always had a tree and decorated it. We put real candles, then electric lights, on the trees. My mother was great for Christmas. She made fruitcake and roasted turkey. We had little toys, or dolls, in our stockings. If the toys didn't fit in the stocking, they were hanging on the tree with our names on them. We had an orange in each stocking and homemade candies and candy canes. My mother made good candy.
What kind of gifts did you give your mother and father? Did your mother ever make you something very special?
My mother made me dresses and clothes for my dolls. If the doll didn't come with clothes already, I can't remember what I gave my parents. We would always pretend to not know what was going on, even when we knew there was no Santa Claus. Mother knew we knew, but she went along with it when we acted surprised. I remember giving my mother a dress for Christmas.
Tell me about the biggest winter storm you experienced.
I remember we had lots of snow in Denver. Many people had horses and buggies. A few had cars. My mother didn't want me to hold the reins because she was afraid I would have a runaway horse.
Did you ever go sledding or ice skating? Who did you do this with?
My brother made a sled and we went up and down the hills in the sled.